Hi guys, it's Thursday the 10th of July. I'm still in the United Kingdom. I'm still in Porter's Head. So today it's a nice balmy 26 degrees and it's supposed to hit about 28 just now. So while we were driving along this area the other day, I noticed a sign saying Nature Reserve. So I'm heading in that direction. Doing my walk run. I turned off the road onto this footpath, and I seem to be getting deeper and deeper into the woods. Although the road is just there by my side. But to get back to the road, I've got to go through blackberries and nettles, all the wonderful things I've been finding in the English countryside. So anyhow, hopefully I can find this nature reserve just now and bring you some footage from there. This is just a short run, I'm not intending to go long today. Okay, chat to you guys just now. So, I found it. It's called Western Big Wood Nature Reserve. Look out for unusual wildflowers, bird's nest orchid, and lots of fungi. Okay, as they say, the only way is up. And now on a hot day, it is nice and cool in here. So blessed to live in an area like this where you've got all this running spots to go on. I've been here now coming up to I think 2.5 weeks, and I've basically done a different run every day, found new things. Not running much up this uphill though. Of course, it's important not to get lost as well. I should have brought some breadcrumbs and I could have left a trail. Okay. Do I go up or do I go down? Well, it's also still slightly up. Part of me thinks I should go this way, but that also looks inviting. Let's just have a look at this first of all. So it's telling you about the type of tree. A small-leaved lime, which I presume is this one. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Catch up with you guys just now. Okay, so I've come up one small hill, came to another fork in the road, so I've chosen to take the right-hand turn, which I'm hoping will loop back and meet up with that other junction just back there. But this looks like it could be an area where you could quite easily get lost if you don't know where you're going. So even though this is downhill, I'm going to take this very easy. There's lots of loose leaves and ground, and with my history of falling, don't want to take the risk, especially as I fell the other day running around the marina, which wasn't even off-road. Okay, this looks to be going back in the right sort of direction. Okay, catch up with you guys just now. Okay, despite my enthusiasm, I've decided to turn back on this route. I had a little section just now where I had a T-junction. So the route I took actually took me straight back onto the path I was walking up the hill. So I'd like to go a little bit further than that. I'm sure at the end of the day, even if I get lost, this wood has to come out on a road somewhere. And I should be able to find out where I am. So even in this wood, it feels quite warm, quite humid. I just nearly fell them walking. Okay, so this is back onto the route I chose not to take. Sign there to go up, but this looks more like the direction I think I should be going in. And it's downhill, which is even more of a bonus. So I'm expecting to be back in Cape Town pretty soon. I've got a couple of races lined up there. A lot of them are 10Ks, because while I've been over here I've forgotten to enter a few races. So I've got the Gun Run 10K, and I've got the Blowberg Marathon 10K coming up. I did manage to enter the Winelands Half Marathon, but that's only in November. The other one I've entered is the Cape Town Marathon. So I'm going to see how things go. And what I'll be aiming for the Cape Town Marathon. I'm not wanting to put pressure on myself to do marathon training. I just want to keep my 10, 15, 21 training going and slip in a couple of longer runs. And who knows, if that goes to plan, maybe I can get an old age PB. But as I say, I'm not putting any pressure on myself for that at this moment in time. That race is in October, which seems like a long way off, but it's actually not. It's probably 3 months of training. But I have been pushing up my distance here a little bit with the running. A lot of it very slow, but there's nothing wrong with that. I've also been doing an incredible amount of walking. Yesterday I walked over 14 Ks. So the walking is still time on your legs, guys. Okay, so here I think I don't want to go over this style, because that probably is going to take me out of the woods. Gate here, which there definitely is a turnstile. Say turnstile, a style, and obviously a little clearing where they've got lots of wild grasses and stuff growing. That's what I like about the UK. They keep these, I suppose lots of places in the world as well, but specifically in the UK, a lot of wild areas where they try and encourage the bird life. But I can only presume that most of the birds are just so busy in the breeding season that I'm not really seeing that much. I mean, we normally see thousands and thousands of pheasants. I think I've seen 3 in the whole trip I've been here. Okay, this appears to be the way I have to go, so let's continue. Again, I'm not taking any chances here. There's actually quite a lot of deepish holes. Obviously still my friends the blackberries and the nettles here. Okay, another style. And we're through. Back into the woods. Catch up with you guys just now. So I know there are apps you can use which will listen to bird calls and tell you what they are. But there's an interesting sound coming from over this direction. Which is now kindly shut up since I've spoke about him. I mean, it almost sounds like a crow, but I've never heard a crow like it. Okay, this definitely is the end of this path, so we're gonna head back that way. Chat to you guys just now. So this does not appear to be good planning. I've actually come up to a locked gate. So I think I'm going to retrace my steps. I see there is a little footpath down here, but I've got a feeling it's not going to take me there. Oh, let's go and check it out. Again, careful not to fall, Simon. Oh, I can get out here. But I think I'm actually way further down than I want to be, so I'm going to retrace my steps a little bit and go back that way, back up the hill, and see if I can find another way. If not, I'll have to come back this way. Okay, let's chat to you if I can find my way out of here. Just now. Hi there. So, I've retraced my steps, gone back through the field, and I'm now walking up this hill, which obviously ran down just now. I'm hoping that somewhere up here is going to be a nice turning to the left. Maybe here. Let's try this one. Is this a proper path now? Yeah, it could be. I think this is going kind of in the right direction. It's certainly adding to the time on the legs today. Not that I'm turning down here, I'm just going to show you this. So this is the top of that field I just walked through. Okay, I'm going to continue, and I'm going to give you updates while I still have battery left on my camera. course, I don't have a phone, so I can't phone for help. I have actually seen 2 people in here, so it's not quite as deserted as the coastal walks I've done. Okay, catch up with you guys very, very shortly. Hopefully. Well, eventually, I found my way back to here. So that's where I went off. So I kind of did what I wanted to do, which was a loop round. I ended up, just showing you here, coming up this section. There's probably a much shorter route coming that way, but I'm happy to do the longer one. My little excursion through the field, and especially the nettles, maybe a little bit of unwanted, but you live and learn. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way down, and then I'm gonna make my way back to my daughter's home, and that's basically it for this very short little video exploring around Portishead. So I've been looking at some of the stats they give you on YouTube, and it's quite interesting that if I get 900 views, only 200 of them are actually subscribers. And I've been here thinking that most of my views are coming from subscribers, because generally speaking, the number of views I get does not exceed the number of subscribers, the odd exceptional video. So if you are watching this, I know it's kind of boring, but it does help an old man out if you subscribe to the channel. I say an old man and his wife, his young glamorous wife. Yeah, and if there's a link on the page if you feel inclined to buy us a coffee. We have had some people buy us, and it's much appreciated. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you've enjoyed it, give us a like, leave us a message. I'm planning this weekend on giving the Clevedon parkrun another go. So when I did it 2 weeks ago, that was during a major storm. This Saturday we have 32 degrees forecast. So the plan will be to run from Portishead to Cleveland, which is about 8 k's to the start of the parkrun. A slowish parkrun. My official parkrun time, I think, is 30:32 on there, but that was starting late, and I think the actual time on my watch was 28:46. So yeah, do 5.5 minute k's will be good, and at least you'll get to see the course in the sunlight. I was a little disparaging about the course, but that was just really because I couldn't show you much because of the wind and rain. And it is obviously a 3-lap route, so there is a lot of repetition, but hopefully we can bring you the kilometers on that one. So I just actually wandered beyond where I need to get to the road and found we got some farmland and some ponies over there. Okay guys, we will... Oh, there's a buzzard. I don't know if you're going to see it, but there's a buzzard flying. So, yes, we'll see you all on Saturday for the next video. I've still got at least another 2 videos to do. When I say to do, to edit, which are in the UK. But there may be even more. Right, I'm waffling big time here, guys. Okay, cheers for now. Speak to you on Saturday at the parkrun.